Okay, so today is November 1st. I changed my calendar and I saw a picture of this very beautiful lighthouse from India, and then I decided, why not try to make a replica of this lighthouse for the Trainz simulator? What you see right here was my first attempt at making the stripes for the lighthouse. And then as I started making the second one, I realized it's not realistic enough. It looks too cartoony, like it doesn't even appear to be made of bricks. So then I thought, it's actually a lot simpler than I'm making it. All I need are pictures of painted bricks. What you see here are a list of textures I'm going to be using for the lighthouse. I'm going to make it so that the lantern room is transparent. I mean, the glass for the lantern room is transparent, so you can actually look inside it and see the lens and the light bulbs. Basically, it's going to look like this picture I have here, where you can look inside the lantern room and even inside the lens and see the light bulbs working. This picture right here is what the lens is going to look like at night. I mean, what the light bulb is going to look like at night. It's actually going to appear to glow. Not sure how to make it look like it's made of glass yet, but I'll probably find out somehow. This is what the light bulb is going to look like when it's not on. Over here is the actual lens. Here was my first attempt at making the textures for the lighthouse. But then as I put it on the cylinder, it didn't look well, it wasn't really high quality textures. So I decided to try a different approach and actually make each texture and each stripe for the lighthouse by hand. Here's the texture for the green metal. That's because the handholds on this lighthouse are metallic and they're painted green. Here's what the glass for the lantern room is going to look like, if I can get it to look transparent enough. Here's what the brick for the bottommost stripe is going to look like. That's the wrong one. Here's what the bottommost white stripe is going to look like. White painted brick. And then the middle stripe is going to look like this. The upper white stripe is going to look like this. And the upper red stripe is going to look like this. I try to make each one look a little bit different so it won't look like it was worn evenly. And this is going to be the red metal for the top of the lantern room. This, of course, is going to be the preview image. I forget what this is supposed to be. Maybe I'll remember later. This is, of course, the texture for the individual windows. And until I can find a way to make it look more realistic, this is going to be the color for the beam that's coming out of the lighthouse. It's probably going to be very difficult for me to make the lens for the lighthouse because the light bulb, according to my research, is only 500 millimeters. That's going to be really hard to get it to the correct location. Okay, now I'm going to try to make this look like it's painted red brick. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Okay. Where did I put it? Okay. Hmm. It doesn't look as HD as it could. But actually it looks a lot better when you zoom out though. But it'll probably look different in the game though. I don't know. Okay, it looks good so far, but just to make sure I don't build this whole thing and then mess something up, I'm gonna test this on this section right here and see if it looks okay in the game. This is what I have so far. See what it looks like. Doesn't look too bad. Now I just have to figure out how to make it visible 6 miles away, how to make the light visible 6 miles away, how to animate the light so that it appears to flash every 15 seconds, how to make glass transparent, and how to animate glass. Looks like I have my hands full for a while.